Well, anyway, we can get started with our question and let you move on to the celebrations. So my name is Christine, just for this the purpose of recording. My name is Christine, and I'm from Gloucester, and I've been taking over these sessions. And today we are once again I'm taking over the session, and we are discussing our topic, which is if you could have been born as any other species, what would it be? And my next bit to that is why. So Vina, let's discuss together. If you could have been born as any other species, which one would it be?
Like I'm happy as a being a human being, but if I'm asked, then I'll definitely go for a bird.
A bird. Okay, why a bird?
Like they are free, they can fly anywhere they want to go, and they can swim also, they can go to the hills, they can go to the mountains, and everywhere no one can
Mm-hmm.
stop them.
Yeah. Okay. So it's freedom that you're looking for. And okay, I'm now going to push on and ask with the question. Oh, Vishal, happy birthday!
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I told her I would do that if I saw you in class. Um, okay, so I'll press you a bit more with the question because you have been speaking about freedom. So, Fina, do you feel like as a human being you don't have that freedom?
Being a human being, we have lots of restrictions in our life, and being a lady, the restriction goes more up. Like when we are kids, we have our father, our brother, they restrict us to go, not do this, don't do this, don't go there, don't eat this, don't. After we get married, there is a pressure of a husband, and when we have a kid, there is a pressure of a kid. And if he's a son, then there is a lot more pressure. Mama, you don't have to wear this. Mama, you don't look good in this. So every time a lady is facing this problem of not having a freedom.
Okay. So you feel like if you were any other creature, a bird would probably have more freedom than you have at this present time.
Yeah, like if I was a bird, I could fly everywhere.
So
And
even if you had bird kids, you'd be like, if you had little nestlings, you'd be like, no, I can just go. I can
like
fly off.
like the bird feed for some days, and after that they leave their kids, and they're up to them, they have to feed themselves. But when you have a kid, you have to feed them till they are grown up, they earn money, and then also their kids comes, then you have to be with them to help them in growing up their own kids. So the circle
Mm.
goes on.
So it's like, yeah, the it always keeps coming. So there's the expectation and the stress and the commitments. They don't end with with just your kids. There will be then your grandkids and your great grandchildren. It's like you can never get your own freedom again.
Yes.
Okay. So we were discussing, okay, why a bird, and you mentioned freedom. Are there any other qualities about birds that you like specifically? And like we said, I mean, birds do take care of the nestlings of their young, so they do feel a sense of responsibility to that effect. Um, so are there any other qualities with regards to birds? Is it because do you think that you want to be if as a species you'd rather be a bird right now simply because maybe of the situation with coronavirus? Has this made it more like, oh yeah, if I could be anything, I want to be a bird? Or has this been something that even prior to coronavirus you used to say, if I were anything, I'd be a bird?
Like somebody asked me 3 years before also, and I said this answer that I want to be a bird. Like
Okay.
if it's a parrot, then it's very good. Like I could sing nicely because I am a very bad singer. I'm a bathroom singer. So if I was a parrot, I could have sung a very good song for the people, and they might feel very nice.
Okay, fantastic. So it's not only freedom now, we're moving into musical ability.
Yes.
Okay, lovely. Okay. And what is your favorite bird?
I like parrots.
Parrots.
Yeah.
Have you ever owned one or any
Yes.
family member had one? Ah, okay.
I had
What's he?
twice I kept. Once one flew away, and the other one, a cat came in the house and ate it. Like we were not in the house, and a cat entered through the kitchen and she ate the bird.
Oh my goodness.
And after that, I decided I'll not ever keep any bird in my house.
Oh my goodness. And now I'm going to be a big pest to you, Vina, a very big pest. You've been talking about birds and freedom. Do you feel like keeping the parrot in the cage kind of like
No, I never keep them.
destroyed that?
I never
Oh,
keep
you
them
never
in the
did.
cage. I just open their cage gate and I ask them to just go enter, eat anything you want to eat in the home,
Oh
and
my
just roam
goodness.
around. And they just come inside the cage and they sleep, and then again they come out and then roam in all over the house.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I see now how the bird met its fate with the cat. I can see that now.
That's why the cat ate, because he was just roaming
Yeah.
here and there, and the cat entered the house and ate him.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but if you were to be anything, it would definitely be a bird and probably a parrot, so that you can sing us lovely tunes and keep
Yes.
us entertained.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Did your parrot say any famous tunes or sing any famous tunes or say anything that, you know, was very much you, or any famous sayings or anything like that?
Like we taught him saying katori katori, like I want to eat food. When he was angry, he used to say katori katori. Matlab he is hungry, just give him the food.
Very good. Okay, very smart parrot. Okay, lovely. Thank you very much, Pina. Well done for that. I'll now move on to Kamal. Kamal? No? Simran, are you there? Hi, Simran. How are you?
I'm fine. You, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. So today's question is, if you were to be born as any other species, what would it be?
Human and animals both eat, sleep, think, and communicate. Some people think that the main difference between human and other animal species in our ability of complex reasoning, our use of complex language, and our ability to solve difficult problems and introspections.
Okay. I am not, however, as much as I appreciate your answer, I'm not discussing really the similarities and comparing how we are similar to animals. All I'm asking is, which animal would you be if you were to be reborn? If you were born as any other species, which species would you be? You can be a plant if you want to be a plant, but which species would you like to be?
Dinosaurs.
A dinosaur. Okay, why a dinosaur? Why would you like to be a dinosaur?
I don't like dinosaurs.
Okay, then why would you want to be one? If you were born as any other species, why would you like to be a dinosaur?
No idea, ma'am.
You don't know?
No.
No. Okay, so think long and hard about this, okay? So I want you to think. If I weren't born as a human, what animal would I like to be born as? What kind of animal would I like to be? Okay, Simran,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to give you some time. I think Kamala's back. I want you to think about this question, okay? Because I'll come back to you and ask you, but I want you to think about which species you would like to be and why. Okay? So we can have a discussion about it. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. Okay, Kamal.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Did you have a good day today?
Yes, very good day.
Fantastic. Okay, so what we're discussing today is quite a different topic. It's whether if you were born as any other species, what would it be? And the word is species, so it's not even animal. You can be a plant if you want to be a plant, because it's still another species, a different species in a way. So what species would you like to be?
If at all, I would rather be a human, but if at all, cow is okay. I won't mind being a cow.
A cow. Okay. Why?
Because in Hindu, like I'm a Hindu, so in Hindu we believe immediately after a cow you get a human birth. Like you die as a cow, and then the next birth is human life.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's a smart way of thinking about it. It's about being reborn from a cow into a human. Okay, okay. Is it now, if you had to think of maybe any troubles that you're facing now, or anything that you find problematic to be human at the moment, and you'd say, oh, as an example, I used to look at my dog and feel very jealous of my dog because he used to sleep a lot. And I used to think, oh, that's nice. I'd rather be a dog. I can sleep all day. Look at him. He's living the life. He's got, 3 bedrooms, chooses with either one, gets air conditioning when it's hot, gets food, gets water, very well taken care of, gets to play and sleep. I wish I can be that. So this is an example, okay? So if you had to think of, any issues, day-to-day issues, any problems, what animal would you like to be?
See, maybe if it's your dog and you are feeding the dog, it's a different thing. Otherwise, a stray dog would go and have to feed itself.
Exactly.
Be it any animal, any species, they have to feed themselves. They have to find
Absolutely.
food. So, like, I don't have any of the problems that are something different from what other species would have. So they are very much similar. Even they raise their kids, even we raise our kids. So I think that's pretty much same.
Okay, so you would choose the cow simply based on the fact of reincarnation. If you come back,
Yes.
you will come back then as a human.
Yes.
Okay. Anything about the cow at all other than reincarnation that you like? Is there something that you like about cows?
Really calm. Yeah, they are very calm. Cows are calm, patient. I mean, they possess a lot of qualities that a lot of humans do not possess. They are, I mean, mostly. So that ways they are calm, and you cross a cow, you feel a sense of peace. When you're crossing a cow, it won't even bother looking at you. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with the world. Unlike a dog or any other animal or a bird per se, they just birds, I don't know, because they are up in the sky. So, but generally, an animal, you cross an animal, the animal will definitely make a sound, or and I feel like what a cow can give to humans is the basic food, that's milk. And of course, cows urine is used to make medicines. Cow dung is used to make medicines in Ayurvedic medicine study. So there are a lot of things about a cow that I like. Even the waste of a cow is used. I mean, you can imagine how beneficial the cow is. And then I like cows basically.
Okay, no, that's very good. No, you've given some good points there. So you've given not only that they are helpful to humans in the way because they provide us with bovine medication, but you've also you've also said, you know, that they are calm, which is very interesting, because that might be, if you're not lacking it, that is something that you look for in your life, that is now come up again, because you want to look for it. If you were another species, you want to find that same peace and that same serenity and calmness. So you obviously looked for a cow, because in your perspective, you think of a cow as being a very calm creature and not really bothered with much, which is how I perceive you to be. I perceive you to be someone who's very calm, very much minds her own business. So correct me if I'm wrong, but is that the way you like to live your life?
Yes, I would definitely like to live my life like this. I'm not as calm, but yes, I'm calmer than most humans I've seen around. So,
Exactly.
yes.
Okay. So you look towards a species. That's interesting. Psychologically, that it's interesting, because you're looking towards a species that's with the qualities that you very much like. Very good. Okay, thank you very much, Kamal. That was really interesting. Thank you. Okay, so let's move on. You're welcome. Let's move on to Kushbu.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Nice to see you.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So we are discussing whether whatever species, if you were to be born as a different species, which species would you like to come back in? What kind of species would you like to come back as?
Sorry, ma'am. Please repeat the question.
That's okay. If you were to be, you know, another species apart from human, which other species would you like to be born as?
Ma'am, about like in animals or in birds, any species, like kind of thing?
Any species you like. Birds, it can be plants. If you like plants, it can be moths. Whatever
I
species.
would be a peacock because it looks beautiful, and
A big cockerel.
yes, peacock because it looks beautiful and people likes all, and people keep their feathers at home because it's
Oh, okay.
yes, because it's a kind of god thing. People keep peacock feathers in the home near the bedroom or maybe in the living room or kids room.
Uh-huh.
So in India, we think peacock feathers are good, and we keep in the our temple also because it's related to God Krishna.
Okay.
So
Carry
I
on,
think
yes.
yes. So I think it would be peacock.
Okay, so it would be a peacock. And this is simply based on the fact it's related to the god
Yes,
Krishna, you said.
it's our
That
culture also.
uh-huh. And what were you saying about, you know, people keep their feathers in their houses?
Yes,
Why? Why do they do that?
ma'am, it's related to our culture and it's think it's related to our God Krishna.
Okay,
So
how is it related? Can you tell me a bit more?
yes, ma'am. Our Lord Krishna keep peacock feathers in a head. So it's look beautiful and it's a kind of like what? It's a kind of ma'am gesture or people think it's evil kind of thing. We saved to evil.
Okay. So this is a way. So Vishnu used to wear the peacock feathers as a kind of beauty, as a decoration.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Okay. So
ma'am, it's like a evil kind of also maybe.
sorry, even
Evil, EVIL, evil.
evil. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
evil.
To protect from evil.
Yes, protect from evil.
Okay. And this is why people keep the peacock feathers in their houses.
Yes, in Indian
I
culture.
see, in Indian culture. Okay. very good. Okay, so you would like to be a peacock because of these relations, but culture and religion, and also because you mentioned a lot at the beginning, beauty.
Yes.
Do you think you lack beauty now as a human?
Yes, ma'am. Beauty is very about peacock. It's looks very beautiful. So people just want to like and want to take a picture with peacock. And we know to see our generation to generation. See, this is peacock. We keep feathers uh, in our house also. This is we in Indian tell like more punk. So it's a kind of a god and goddess thing. So our kids don't know what is this. My son always asks, Mama, what is this? Then I told him this is a peacock feather we keep in the house. They protect from evil, and it's a God Krishna is keep in our head also to protect our country or our culture.
Okay.
And it's a internet. It's a ma'am. It's a national bird also in India. Peacock.
All right. Very good. Now, my question is, do you think you lack beauty? Is that why? Is there also that? Do you not think of yourself as beautiful?
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
Do you think you are beautiful?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's not why. You don't think that a peacock
No.
has beauty that you don't?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, no, I was just picking there. Very good. Okay, so it's because it's beautiful, but it's also because it's a culture and religion, and as well it protects from evil. So why not? You would like to be that because it's looked at as such a brilliant creature, almost a godly creature. That why not be that? Okay, very good, Khushbu. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I'll move on to Simran. Simran. How are you, Simran?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay, did you manage to think about what animal or species or plant, whatever you would like to be?
Animals.
Okay, which animal would you like to be?
Dog.
Okay, why would you like to be a dog?
Because this color is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. What kind of
And,
dog? What kind of color are you talking about?
White.
A white dog. Okay.
And so long feathers.
Uh-huh.
And
Fur. Okay, they have fur.
furs. And see, his short height, not long, short
Okay,
height.
so a short, a very small dog. You're talking about a small dog with
Yeah.
white fur. And
Small
why do
dogs.
you want to be that? Why? Why would you like to be a dog?
Because I love dogs.
Because you love dogs. Okay, and why? What makes you
Yes.
love dogs?
Because he's so cute and
Okay, and
just
what?
protect him.
Okay, it protects you.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, and what do you find you lack? So as a human, why do you not want to come back as a human? Why would you rather come back as a dog? What has a dog got better than you as a human? What do you like about dogs that's better than humans?
Because human is Don't know, ma'am.
Okay, you need to think, okay?
Yeah.
Humans are what maybe humans are not as loyal sometimes, not as loyal. Dogs are very loyal.
Yeah.
Okay, they are protective. Not all humans are protective, and they are brave.
Yeah.
They can be brave. Dogs are trainable and very disciplined.
Yeah,
Okay,
ma'am.
some dogs, of course, those that are trained. Not all humans are. So these are just a couple of points to get you started, okay? But try a bit more, to think a bit more, just so that you can have more of a conversation. Okay, well done, guys. Thank you very much for today, and I hope you've all found this helpful. It was quite interesting seeing the different characteristics that you looked at. Either you decided to become a different species, and you chose species where either some of their characteristics are lacking in your life, like for example freedom, or some of the characteristics are very much like you are today, like being calm, and you look for calmness. So you looked for a calm species. So that was quite interesting. Well, I hope you found that interesting as well, and I'd like to thank you all for this session, and to enjoy the party with Vishal. Thank you very much, guys. Say happy birthday to him from me. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.